They had been best friends from across the world. Two kindred spirits who found each other in the virtual realm, bound by their shared love for writing, their dreams of travel, and their unquenchable thirst for adventure. 2 decades had passed since they first connected, their friendship enduring the test of time, geography, and the ups and downs of life. Now, finale, they were about to meet again. As the plane touched down on the tarmac, Sarah couldn't help but feel a flutter of nervous excitement. After months of planning, countless messages, and phone calls, she was finally in the same city as her best friend, Maya. 20 years of friendship, and they were now just a short cab ride away from their long-awaited reunion. The cozy cafe, nestled in the heart of the bustling city, was the designated meeting spot. Sarah entered, her eyes scanning the room anxiously. There, in the far corner, she spotted her, Maya. Her long, dark hair cascaded over her shoulders, and she sat there, lost in thought, gazing out the window. As Sarah approached, Maya turned, her eyes widening in recognition and delight. They rushed into each other's arms, a hug filled with 2 decades of longing and memories. The cafe seemed to disappear as their laughter and tears filled the air. The first sip of coffee was a revelation, the perfect blend of bitterness and warmth. It had been years since they'd shared a coffee, and it was a moment that felt like coming home. They sat at the corner table, the years melting away as they chatted about life, love, and the adventures they'd each embarked upon. Maya's eyes sparkled as she recounted her journey, traveling to far-flung places and embracing cultures that had once been distant dreams. Sarah, in turn, shared her stories of motherhood, the joys and challenges of raising her children, and her own travel experiences. They were 2 different worlds, united by a thread of friendship that refused to break. The conversation flowed effortlessly, punctuated by shared laughter and the occasional silence that comes from being so comfortable with someone. They reminisced about their early days of writing, of endless nights spent exchanging stories, critiques, and dreams. The cafe's ambiance transformed into a sanctuary where time stood still. As the day turned to evening, they explored the city together, wandering through winding streets, revisiting familiar landmarks, and creating new memories. They laughed at inside jokes, shared secrets, and savored the simple joy of being in each other's company. As they stood atop a hill, overlooking the city's glittering skyline, Maya turned to Sarah and said, "20 years, and here we are." Sarah smiled, her heart full. 20 years of friendship, and I can't believe we're finally standing together, right here. They watched the sunset, a vivid tapestry of oranges and purples, painting the sky. It felt like the world had conspired to make this moment happen, as if it had been written in the stars. Later, back at the cafe, they ordered a second round of coffee. The conversation had changed, matured, just like they had. They talked about life's challenges, about the struggles they had faced, and the resilience that had carried them through. Maya leaned in, her eyes filled with gratitude. "You know, Sarah, you've been my constant through it all. In the darkest of days, I knew I could count on your words, your support." Tears welled up in Sarah's eyes. "And you, Maya, have been my anchor, my inspiration. You showed me a world I had only dreamed of, and you made it real." As the evening turned to night, they parted ways, promising not to let another 20 years pass before they met again. The reunion was a reminder that true friendship transcends time and distance, that it can survive the challenges and changes of life, and that, in the end, it's the moments spent together that matter most. In the quiet of her hotel room, Sarah couldn't help but smile. The coffee date had been more than just a meeting. It was a celebration of the enduring bond between 2 friends who had defied the odds, who had kept their promise to stay connected, and who had made their dreams come true, one coffee cup at a time.